Something strange is happening, and you might not even realize it. Lately you've felt uneasy, haven't you? As if something just beneath the surface is shifting. You can't explain it, but it's there. You've been sensing it, small signs, whispers in the wind, a gut feeling you can't ignore. But what if I told you? These signs mean one thing. Your life is about to change. Forever. And once you recognize them, there's no going back. But here's the real question. Are you ready for what's coming? These signs you can't ignore. When the universe is preparing you for something greater. One, the sudden disconnection. It starts subtly, almost unnoticeably. The people you once felt close to are suddenly distant. Not in an obvious way. No fights, no arguments, just distance. Conversations feel hollow. The laughter, once genuine, now feels forced. The connection thinning, like a thread unraveling in silence. You reach out, but something is missing. A hesitation in their voice, a delay in their replies. You tell yourself it's just life, people grow apart. But deep down, something feels different. It's not them pulling away. It's something bigger, something unseen, moving the pieces in the background. But why? Why does it feel like the universe is quietly pulling you away from them? What's coming that requires you to walk this path alone? To the restlessness at night. The clock reads 2:14 a.m. You don't know why, but your eyes snap open, your chest tight, breath shallow. The silence of the night feels too silent, heavy, as if something lingers just beyond your perception. You roll over, try to shake it off, but it happens again. 3:21 a.m. Another restless night. The pattern repeats. Night after night, your body wakes at these odd hours. Your mind racing. Your heart uneasy. But about what? There's no danger. No clear reason. Just something. A presence unseen. A force pressing against your consciousness, whispering in the language of the unknown. Is this a warning? Or an invitation? 3. The unexpected chaos. Then the ground shifts beneath you. The things you thought were stable, they begin to break. Plans crumble. Relationships shatter. Opportunities you counted on vanish. You grasp at what remains, trying to hold it together. But the harder you try, the more it slips through your fingers. Why? Why now? You scream into the void, demanding answers. Is this punishment? Is it bad luck? Or is it something else? What if this isn't destruction but preparation? What if the universe isn't punishing you, but making space, clearing out the old to make room for something greater? For the strange coincidences. And then the signs begin. Numbers repeating, 11:11, 2:22, 4:44, flashing in places you don't expect. A song plays, its lyrics eerily aligning with your exact thoughts in that moment. A stranger says something, a phrase, a sentence that hits too deep to be random. These aren't just coincidences. It's as if the universe is whispering, guiding you toward something. A breadcrumb trail, leading you toward an unknown destination. But where? And why now? 5. The deep, unshakable urge. Then the feeling hits. You feel it in your bones. Pull a knowing. Something inside you is screaming for change. You look around at your life and it no longer fits. The job, the relationships, the routine. None of it feels right anymore. But change is terrifying. A single thought echoes in your mind. What happens if I answer the call? And an even more haunting one follows. What happens if I don't? 6. The sudden moments of clarity. And then one day everything clicks. A truth you've been blind to suddenly reveals itself. The puzzle pieces fall into place. Everything makes sense. And nothing makes sense at the same time. You see the patterns. You understand why things had to break, why people had to leave, why the signs kept appearing. But with clarity comes a choice. Do you step into this new reality? Do you walk into the unknown? Or do you cling to the safety of the old one? The decision is yours. 7. The final test. Just when you think you're ready, the storm comes. Fear, doubt, resistance. It rises like a tidal wave, crashing against you, daring you to fall back into your old ways. This is the moment that defines everything. Most turn back here. Most give in. Most run from the storm. But those who break through never return the same. So which path will you choose? And now you stand at the edge. A crossroads where the past whispers for you to stay, and the unknown calls your name. You've seen the signs. Felt the shifts. There's no mistaking it now. Change is not coming, it is already here. But change does not ask for permission. It does not wait for you to be ready. It does not care for fear or hesitation. The question is, will you resist? Will you cling to comfort, even as the ground crumbles beneath your feet? Will you pretend the storm isn't gathering, when the first drops have already begun to fall? Or will you step forward? Not because it is easy, not because you are certain, but because deep down in the part of you that does not lie, you already know there is no turning back. And so you have a choice. Ignore the signs, or embrace them, because whether you're ready or not, your life is about to change. The only question is, will you fight it? Or will you step into the unknown? You already know the answer. And if you are ready, truly ready, then don't just sit in the shadows watching and waiting. Step forward. Act. Share this message with someone who needs it. Let them know they are not alone. Let them know that the choice is in their hands too. And if you felt something stir inside you today, don't let it fade. Subscribe. Stay connected, because this is only the beginning. The journey awaits.